Alright, we should be live here now. See if you can find the volume button on this thing.
Do it again, Sean.
This is a computer that's making. Yeah. 10. Down. Test. Keep going. Test. There you go. Up. Test. You can just mute it. All right, I hope we're live now. Got Kip McLeod help me out. And we've got buggered up there. Let's see. We got 1 out, 2-0 count. Sean Host on the mound.
Where's the scoreboard now?
It's up there. Oh. Go back to control panel. At a 2-1 count. This is David Meadows at the plate. Yes, it is. Justin Brooks struck out again. Left-hander Sean Host on the mound. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. Nobody on here. Bottom of the first. Is that your wife?
Yeah, I'm on the scoreboard.
All right, Meadows drives one back up the middle for a 1-out single.
I'm working his computer to try to figure out the scoreboard.
Defensively, the Tigers left to right. Henry Phillips Bryant, third to first. Cox Barr, Holloway Law, Sandro Bork behind the plate, and again Sean Host on the mound. In there for strike 1. This is Cole Escher. Jeff Timothy running through some signs.
It don't matter. Don't worry about it. Okay. All right.
Ball's hit into right. Meadows on his way to third. They got Escher hung up. Escher with a single, end up caught up in a rundown, and Meadows able to come around to score. South Georgia out ahead 1-0. There are now 2 outs, and that'll bring up Tyler Spence. Carball stays outside. Again, a single 9-inning game tonight. Right on the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1. Curveball bends in there for strike 2. A 1-2 pitch. Out off at the plate. Again, this is a mighty big game here for us. I want to go. Curveball stays high. 2-2. And this is Tyler Spence at the plate. Again, we had kind of a mess up here on my part to start this original broadcast. We had to shut it down and start over. Hopefully we got curveball hit up the middle. Justin. Over to Law. 6-3. Put out. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 1-0 South Georgia. All right. Justin Barr going to lead it off for the Tigers here in inning one. Pat Thompson on the mound for South Georgia. Defensively that'll be fine. Defensively left to right, Hughes, Ebo, Escher, third to first, Meadows, Brooks, Metcalf, Rice, Brito behind the plate, and again Thompson on the mound. First pitch to Justin in there for strike one. Justin hitting .399 on the year, 71 hits, 14 doubles, 3 triples, 3 homers, 37 RBI, and he's 21 out of 23 in the stolen base department. See if you can pick that up right there a little bit higher. That ball is scorched to right, but slicing foul. Perfect. If we can get it up just a little bit higher because that sun's hitting us right. There you go. That's good. If you can just kind of get it to stay there. I know I'm live here on the air. Trying to get this tarp situation and knock this sun down from us.
Until that girl gets here, I reckon you want to.
Hauled off at the plate. Okay. That'll work.
Probably a two in the back, that's about it.
No balls and 2 strikes. It's up to you. The 0-2 to Justin. Curveball or slider, strike him out. How to bring up Brenton? Brenton hitting .321 on the year. 59 hits, 18 doubles, 2 triples, 4 homers, and 39 RBI. You do know it. First pitch to Brenton is low. One and one. A 1 and 1. Swung on and missed. One ball, 2 strikes. Oh, man. Yes, you are. Jimmy Gilbert here. Long time. Athletic director and everything else. 2 strikes. 2 strikes. How do we have Joey Fletcher? Joey hitting .338 on the season. 50 hits, 9 doubles, 4 homers, 29 RBI. DH in here today. Curveball bends in there for strike one. There's probably the 0-1 pitch. Right on the outside corner at the knees, 0-2. So Thompson right now is slicing and dicing. The 0-2. Curveball is hammered back up the box. Curveball hung. Joey made him pay. Got to bring up the right fielder, L.J. Bryant. L.J. got hit in 329, 47 hits, 11 doubles, a triple, 7 homers, and 32 RBI. LJ asking for time and gets it. Warm night here in Cuthbert. It's been warm the last 2 days. Hot might be a better word for it. Cabin Long, Professor Long, rope foul. Ball's pulled to left, and that may be gone, and it is gone. Oh, just foul. Blake may have. Blake working his way down the third base line. I couldn't tell from here if it was foul. It looked fair to me, but I don't have the best angle. So he's sitting right on the line. No balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt. 1-2. Brito able to keep that in front. 2-2. Two pitch, and that stays low. How to run the count full with 2 outs. Joey be off and running. They did. And he walks him. That'll bring up the first baseman, Wade Law. Law hitting 281, got 18 hits, 6 doubles, 3 homer, and 16 RBI. Just outside. Outside, 2-0. After an impressive start, now that homer seems to have shook up Thompson a little bit. Swung on and missed. 2-1. Foul tipped into the mid. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, two on. Steps off again. Skied in the middle of the end. Well, no, to the right side. Meadows going on foul territory, and he'll pull it in for the third out. What you need? All right, first pitch to Ebo. In the dirt. Oh, nice play there by Justin. Able to knock it down, but Ebo, man, able to scramble and get it back in. So Ebo would lead off single. All kicks to the backstop. One ball, no strikes. Runner now at second. I got Sophia helped me out. Kip helped out for a bit, get us started, and then Sophia's picked up. Waiting on the shower to get here. She run a little late. The 1-0 has popped to the right side. Wade Law got room in foul territory, and he'll pull it in for the first out. That'll bring up the second baseman, Blake Metcalf. First pitch to Metcalf right on the inside corner, strike one. The 0-1. Right at the knees for strike two. Nebo at second. One out. No balls, two strikes here on Metcalf. Strike him out. Second strikeout for Sean. That'll bring up the catcher, Blake Brito. I think we got 41 people tuned in. Glad y'all found us. Like I said, we got somehow we got kicked out. We had the whole thing fell apart, and we had to restart it again right before the game started. So I'm glad everybody's able to find it. Curveball in the dirt. The 1-0. It's a little low and outside. I'm sure Sandro's parents are watching, and Joey's folks, and probably still Brady's folks. We tune in. Curveball is fouled off to the right. Oh, hit the side of the. Yeah, we were able to get our internet connection checked, and come to find out, our upload speed was at 1.5, and minimum needed was 3. That's probably why we kept getting in and out, in and out. I'm not sure why we got kicked out to start this original broadcast, but we lost the whole thing, just crashed, and so threw one together here, and like I said, we got 40 people watching. Right in there for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. South Georgia with an early 1-0 lead. Again, a long 9-inning game tonight. 2-2. Grounded Justin. Pulls off Wade, but he's able to tag the runner out. So Sean able to work out around the leadoff single, and we go to the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 here in Cuthbert. KT to lead it off here for the Tigers. KT hitting KT 295, got 44 hits, 6 doubles, a triple, 3 homers, and 21 RBI. Pecan Athletics.
That's okay.
Strike him out. Third strikeout for Thompson. How to bring up Jared Cox. Jared hitting. First pitch to Cox, grounded out to short. Brooks to Rice. 6-3 put out. 2 down. How to bring up Sandro. Sandro hitting 278, got 40 hits, pair of doubles, a triple, 4 homers, and 23 RBI. First pitch to Sandro was low. You can close that out. Sorry about that. I'm going to get our board up to date. I'm trying to keep up with one on a miss. 1-1. Not Sophia's fault. My fault. What? Oh, our scoreboard. I thought you were talking about the broadcast board still up, right? Curveball chased away. 1-2. Stays outside. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here. Bottom half of the second. Bring him out. So Thompson strikes out 2, his 4th of the game. We go to the top of the third here in Cuthbert. It's still 1-0 South Georgia. All right. All right, Sean on for his 3rd inning of work. He'll face Max Hughes, left fielder Max Hughes here. Again, we hope the broadcast has turned out well. Like I said, I don't know how we got booped out at first right off the bat, but able to scramble back, and like I said, we got a technician come out and he re-upped dialed in our satellite connection, so we're hopefully not going to have many more issues like we have been. First pitch on the inside corner from Sean, strike one. So the last we checked, there was 41 watching, so a lot of interest. The 0-1. That's low. 1-1. Curveball stays inside. 2-1. Rip right back up the middle. Go back to the top of the order, and Justin Brooks. Brooks was caught looking his first time up. One of 2 strikeouts for Sean. Sean's parents probably tuned in. I think I may have already said that. Squared the bunt. Throw goes to first. Hughes able to get back in. Bunt is up in the air. Oh, that's going to fall. Cox's only play is the first. Nobody was covering third, but Hughes unable to move up. So Brooks does his job. 5-3 on the putout, sack bunt, and that'll bring up third baseman David Meadows. Meadows 1 for 1, singled back in the first. Curveball hit out into the hole to Justin. Backhand. Long throw. Nice pick there by Wade Law. What a good first baseman does. With 2 outs, that'll bring up the right fielder, Cole Escher. Escher also singled into right. Ended up getting hung up in a rundown between first and second, and they're going to put on Escher. That'll bring up the DH, Tyler Spence. Spence grounded to short his first time up. Curveball in the dirt. Nice block there by Sandro. At the knees. Strike one. 1-1. Curveball, short hop. Cox charges. And a great throw. And the strategy pays off. Sean Strands 2. We go to the bottom of the third here in Cuthbert, 1-0 South Georgia. Well, Matt Holloway to lead it off for the Tigers. Matt in 263 on the year, got 45 hits, 13 doubles, 3 homers, 28 RBIs, 24 of 27 in the stolen base department. And hit ball right hard, right at Meadows, able to knock it down. And a strong throw to Rice. First out of the inning, ball was hit hard. Back to the top of the order, and Justin Barr. Justin Brooks is their leadoff hitter. Justin 0 for 1. Swung through a high fastball. One and one. Got a curveball in the dirt. 1 and 2. Off the fists, out to Brooks. Over to Rice. Second out of the inning. That'll bring out Brenton. Brenton 0 for 1. Able to lay off that high fastball. Two and 0. On the corner at the knees. 2 and 1. Guy to the right side, and that's going to get out of play. That'll even the count at 2 and 2. Ball's hammered to center. Ebo going back. That's off the wall. Brendan on his way to second, and he'll pull in there with a 2-out double. That'll bring up Joey Fletcher. Joey already 1 for 1 in the game. He singled back in the first. There, Nashali. Where are you, girl? Second hit for the Tigers. Ball stays outside.
Go, Joey.
2-0. LJ on deck. Slider kind of fooled Joey. 2-1. Right on the corner at the knee. I don't think anybody on our side like that at all, especially Joey.
Use that little white five-sided thing in front of you as a guide.
No matter where the catcher catches,
the pointy thing points towards you. You can't miss it. Oh, wait, you can.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's in the dirt. 3-2. Thompson steps off. All right, everybody ready now? 3-2. And that's low. Now to bring up LJ. LJ drew a walk after he smoked a home run at, well, home run distance anyway. That's just foul. So 2 outs, runner to person second. Brendan at second. He doubled. Joey just walked. First pitch to LJ is low. Two 2-0, kicks away, but not far enough for Brent to go anywhere. Last thing you want to do is make a third out at third. So 2 balls and no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom half of third here in Cuthbert.
You own it, 7.
Foul straight back.
Go 7.
It's 2-1. Curveball. Oh.
Wow. That was horrible. I didn't know the strike zone went to your ankles.
Home plate umpire saying that LJ unable to hold up.
Don't worry about the bad calls, LJ.
Drawing a lot of derision here from the Andrew fans.
You own it. Just own it.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ground ball to short. That's going to be trouble. That's into the outfield. Here comes Brenton.
All right.
Throw goes to third, not in time. Do or die play there for Brooks. Tried to come get the short hop, couldn't get it. All kicked away, and Brenton able to come around and tie this game up. I'm assuming that's got to be an error. Might bring up Wade. Wade 0 for 1. Runners at first and third. 2 outs.
Let's go 2-4. Keep it going. Go 2-4.
Curveball catches the inside corner for strike 1.
You keep doing that. He's making it up as he goes along.
Grounded into the hole. Brooks over to Metcalf with a nice play there. Fielder's choice, 6-4. Tigers do tie it up. We go to the top of the 4th here in Cuthbert, 1-1.
All
right, Ebo to lead it off. Ebo singled to lead off the second. Went to second on a wild pitch. Was stranded there by Sean. First pitch from Host, a little high. Again, defense with the Tigers, left to right. Henry, Phillips, Bryant, third to first. Cox, Barr, Holloway, Law. Sandro behind the plate. That stays inside. 2-0.
Be consistent, Blue.
Taking all the way right in there for strike 1.
Pitch on.
Curveball ain't able to hold up. 2-2.
Yeah.
Popped up. Sandro got a beat on it. He'll pull it in for the first out of the inning. Oh. I'd bring out the first baseman, J.T. Rice. Rice popped out to first. His only time at the plate. First pitch is high and outside. 1-0.
Hey, Sean, let's go. 2 more.
Another one popped to the right side. Looks like Holloway's got a chance at this one, and he does. He'll pull it in for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up the second baseman, Blake Metcalf. First pitch to Metcalf, foul back. Got 50 current viewers. Appreciate every one of y'all tuned in. Obviously, it's a big game for both teams. The 0-1. Up and in. 1-1. Again, this game here will probably determine who the number 4 seed is in the GCA playoffs. The 1-1. Curveball stays outside. 2-1. But I'm not sure. 50 isn't the biggest following we've had all year. Sure, David Elder's tuned in, possibly, maybe. Too many email or text PR. 2-1. Lifted to the left field, slicing away from KT. And it'll land foul. That'll even the count at 2s. Check him out. 3 up, 3 down inning for Sean, his third strikeout of the game. And we go to the top of the 4th here, tied at 1 in Cuthbert. All right, KT to lead it off for the Tigers. KT 0 for 1. Looks like Thompson's still on the mound. Curveball stays high. The 1-0.
Tomorrow's the only time. My
2-0.
mom didn't take off work. And tomorrow's the only time I can come down. So basically, they're gonna take everything that I have, and I'm gonna keep like a couple clothes. Yeah. I'm gonna keep all my clothes and then my makeup and my hair stuff, so I can get ready. But after that,
3-0.
my mom couldn't take off work. My dad has to take off work tomorrow.
Taking all the way in there for strike 1.
You own it.
Grounded to short. Brooks
Yeah, he can't
to Rice, and they just got him for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Cox. Jared grounded short.
park it back where it was.
No 3-0.
Are you going or no? So are you going or no?
Off the fist, pulled foul.
Is he decided he's doing this trip? He's staying. Yes. That's good. Are you gonna? Is he gonna come see you this time? We're gonna try to see him. It just all depends on his parents. Cause my mom isn't.
On the outside corner for strike 2.
Like when you talk to him about him coming on.
Sandro on deck. Foul tipped into the mitt. Fifth strikeout for Thompson. And that'll bring up Sandro. Sandro 0 for 1. That ball shot up the right center gap. That's going to get down. Escher over there quickly. Cut it off. So Sandro with a 2-out single. And that'll bring up Matt Holloway. Matt grounded out to third, his only time up.
My family has this thing.
First pitch low and outside to Matt.
Like
1-0.
birthdays, at least the kids' birthdays, we'll wake them up singing to them. So I've been here for all three of their birthdays. So they call me at 6 in the morning to sing happy birthday.
2-0.
They also called me at 6 in the morning to see how they Yeah. I don't know why I forgot, but it was like last week. Last week was like I was walking down like being like getting ready for finals and then 7 a.m. and then around 11 a.m. So it's just like my mind wasn't focused on anything.
2-0 right in there for strike one.
My head was somewhere else. I was like,
Both teams with 4 hits now.
yeah.
Both teams with 1 run.
If I hang up like that, I'm like, Mom. My mom calls me
2-1.
She gets so upset.
Stays high. 3-1.
She's stressed out right now. I did all that writing in my closet, and I'm pretty sure I filled my partner. I went back to my room, and I'm kind of overlooking. There was 3 questions I missed. Is art hard? No, it's just, it comes down to all like the vocabulary and stuff you have to know. This is what
On the outside corner, strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sandro will be off and running. Shot to right. Right at Escher, though. And he'll pull it in for the 3rd out. So Matt hit it hard. Right at Escher. And we go to the top of the 5th. Still 1-1 here in Cuthbert. All right, top half of the 5th here. Catcher Blake Brito lead it off for South Georgia. Brito 0 for 1, grounded out to short. First pitch swung on a miss.
Hello. Under where Mark Brown always sits.
Deal 1.
I'm working the thingy.
Curveball fouled off at the plate.
That's scary. No, you didn't scare me. Please don't leave. I mean, I know I'll see you in like 3 weeks, but please don't leave. No, I started crying.
0-2. Stays outside.
Still going. I'm gonna come visit her in like 3 weeks. Are you going back home or are you staying in Columbus? Going back home.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball stays outside.
Next year, you figured out school isn't for you.
I figured out school was yeah, that and this summer I got into the program at Gulf Coast. So it's like people who work work the ambulances. Oh, okay, that's good. Emergency medical technician.
2-2 pitch.
So
Lifted to the right side, LJ. Under it.
so then
He'll pull that in for the first out of the inning.
got off the board exam.
That'll bring out the left fielder, Max Hughes. Hughes singled to lead off the third.
Alright, I'll be back. I'm going back. Okay.
Eventually stranded.
I might be crying when you get back.
Can we sit up on top of the dugout one last time?
You said what, Sophia? I said I might be crying when you get back. Okay.
Where's Reagan?
She's in Albany.
I want to sit
Right on the outside corner for strike one.
That's it.
long. Half an inning.
Okay, we'll wait till Michelle gets back. And we'll,
Check it out right here.
okay? Where's Robin?
He left. So he's gonna bring all
One a miss, no ball and 2 strikes.
there tomorrow.
Getting one out, nobody on here, top half of the fifth.
That dog is so cute. Like, I was just looking at it. It's like a light color of my dog. You get to see my dog? This weekend.
1 and 2.
I left a couple things in my room. So if you
Sean.
want any of it, grab
What'd you
it.
leave in your room?
A bunch of trash. And there's this rock lamp.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you can have that. If you
Strike him out.
There's Tupperware that you can use
Hey, that's just 2 outs there, Sandro.
That's only two.
for like.
4 strikeout for Sean.
I'll see.
Back to the top of the order.
That you in my big.
Justin Brooks. Brooks is 0 for 1. He's caught looking to lead off the game and then put down a sack bunt back in the third to advance Hughes
I don't even care.
for a ball on the outside corner. Strike one.
Do you see the label on that?
Cloudy down here in Cuthbert. Out off to the right side.
I just wish I could see everybody just tell them personally, good job.
No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 0-2. Fouled off the high fastball. Sophia just tells me we got 52 turned in. Watching. Tuned in, not turned in. Glad everybody's watching. Curveball stays up. 1 and 2.
Go, Sean.
Should we see if she'll print it?
Will stay alive. There was Brooks. It's blocked there by Sandro, but in the dirt. 2 and 2.
Go, Sean.
Go eight.
Curveball's driven into center, but Brent Phillips there. A 3 up, 3 down inning for Sean. We go to the bottom half of the fifth here, and Cuthbert's still tied at 1 apiece. Tigers will go 1-2-3 here. Justin Barr to lead it off. Justin 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded out to short. And Thompson still on the mound. Defensively for South, left to right, Hughes, Ebo, Escher. Third to first, Meadows, Brooks, Metcalf, Rice. Brito behind the plate. Ball hit hard right at Brooks. Over to Rice for the first out of the inning. Comes Brenton. Brenton 1 for 2. Struck out in the first and doubled in the third. Come around to score the only run of the game. LJ hit a high chopper that Brooks unable to handle cleanly. Kicked away into shallow left. First pitch at the knees for strike one. Another one out to Brooks. We able to knock it down quickly up. Strong throw and a nice pick there by Rice. And they just get him. Brooks to his left dove. Got up quickly, spinning 360, and Rice with the pick on the other end. That'll bring up Joey. Joey 1 for 1. He singled back in the first and then walked. LJ on deck. First pitch is outside. So 1-0. Stays high, 2-0. Reno.
Right. You own this, Joey.
Trio. Taken all the way in there for strike one. Walks him. That'll bring up LJ. LJ 0 for 1. He's walked and reached on an error. Joey with not much of a lead there at first. On the corner for strike one. The 0-1. Curveball hit back through the middle, but Metcalf standing right there, and he'll step on the bag for the third out. So Thompson able to work around a 2-out walk. Let me go to the top half of the sixth here, and Cuthbert's still tied at 1 apiece. Top half of the sixth here. Third baseman David Meadows will lead it off for South Georgia. Meadows 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out to short. Sean on for his 6th inning of work. Again, both teams with 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors. Well, there should be 1 error, I think, on South Georgia. They may have scored it as a hit. Swinging on missed. Pulled foul. Yeah, take that back. Both teams with 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. No balls and 2 strikes on Meadows. They'd up high. 1 and 2. Curveball lifted to right. LJ over about 3 steps, and he'll pull it in. First out of the inning. That'll bring up right fielder Cole Escher. Escher 1 for 1. He singled in the first, and we intentionally walked him back in the third, but runners at first and second. There was 2 outs at the time, and guessing we're going to be a little careful here. Right on the corner at the knees. Strike 1. Curveball bends in there for strike 2. Strike him out. Great three-pitch sequence there from Sean. That'll bring up the DH, Tyler Spence. Hammered to center, but right at Britton. 3 up, 3 down inning. And very few pitches. We go to the bottom of the 6th here in Cuthbert, still tied at 1 apiece. Well, bottom half of the 6th here in Cuthbert. Wade Law lead it off for the Tigers. Wade 0 for 2. Popped to third and hit into a fielder's choice. Thompson still on the mound. Get hard down the third base line. That's fair. Down into the corner. Wade on his horse. Left fielder Hughes up quickly with it, though. And he holds Wade to a single, but it is a single and a leadoff single at that. Runs are at a premium here. That'll bring up KT. KT 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded out. See what KT's doing here. Squares the bunt. Unable to get it down. We'll be doing the nurses pinning ceremony tomorrow night. 5 o'clock. It's a first for the Andrew College, first graduating class for nurses, and then we'll be doing commencement, graduation on Saturday at 1. We'll see what happens about the Saturday baseball game. They're both almost starting at the same time. Way without much of a lead. The 0-1 pitch. Squares again. Does get it down. They're going to go to second for 1. To first. Not in time. So Thompson able to field his position there. Had a strong throw to short. KT runs really well. He beat it out. So would run out. That'll 1 out. That'll bring up Jared Cox. Jared 0 for 2. Grounded to short and struck out. 5 strikeouts for Thompson. See, KT got him a nice strong lead there. First pitch in the dirt. Brito able to keep it in front of him. KT 8 of 10 from the stolen base department. Blake puts them in motion here. Bigger lead now. Runner goes. They did have the hit and run on. Ball was way outside. Jared able to just get a piece of it. Protect KT. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, 3-0. Let's go, Jared. Go 30. Go, Jared. Let's go, baby.
Foul back. A little delayed steal there by KT. That time. But he'll have to come back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, 1 out. KT at first. Bottom half of the 6th here. House does have a guy up in the pen. Struck him out. Throw goes to first, and they got him. He might be hurt. Jared struck out, and Brito fired to Rice and picked off KT. Sean finishing up his warm-up tosses. They're still looking at KT in the dugout. Trying to see if he can re-enter. Like the tag got him in the head, but I don't see anybody. That or he might have just something in his contacts or something in his eyes. So we'll see here in just a minute. All right, KT able to take the field, so he'll go to left. Center fielder Blake Ebo will lead it off for South Georgia. Ebo 1 for 2. Singled and popped up to the catcher. Top half of the 7th here in Cuthbert. 1-1 game. First pitch at the knees for strike 1. Like Daniel Lee is warming up a little bit in the Tiger bullpen. And there was a fellow throwing in the South Georgia pen, but I can't tell who that is. 1-1. Curveball stays high. 2-1. Lifted to left. Going back is Brenton. Going back, and that is off the wall. The way Brenton was looking, I thought that thing was going to get out of here, but it hit the wall. So a leadoff double for Ebo. That'll bring up the first baseman, JT Rice. Rice 0 for 2. Pop to first and pop to second. He does square to bunt. The ball is low. Check with the field umpire and said he did not attempt. It was he squared the bunt and he pulled back, and then they checked and squares again. That one's popped up in the air. Here comes Rowe, and it hit the net anyway. So Rice looking down at Coach Timothy, getting the sign. He squares again. They're going to thought about picking off. Curveball in there for strike 2.
Here you go, Sean.
I'm not sure one run's going to win this thing. I don't know if I'd be... Either way, he'll be swinging now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He going to square again with 2 strikes? Curveball stays outside. 2-2.
You got this, Sean.
In case you wanted to know, I'm not okay.
squares again.
The same way tomorrow. Let's try
And unable to get it down, and he'll strike out. That'll bring up the second baseman, Blake Metcalf. Metcalf has struck out twice. There's one out.
Oh, yeah.
Hit hard at Justin. He'll go to one. Law comes off the bag, tags him out. Had a possible play at third, but Justin taking the sure out. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up the catcher, Blake Brito. Runner now at third. Here comes Zach. Brito 0 for 2. All right, conference over. Evo is at third now. There are 2 outs. Blake Brito at the plate. And Brito 0 for 2. Grounded to short, flew to right. First pitch is just outside, I guess. A little low, maybe.
Oh. You should get the screening game.
Screaming.
Yeah, like you have to screen for the moon.
Yeah, I'm
Curveball and who? A great block there by Sandro. Don't need that thing. They can get into the backstop. And that was a tough pitch to handle. So Sandro with a nice play there. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 was lifted into right. That's going to get down. So Brito with a 2-out RBI single. Ball hit just off the end of the bat and just kind of got into right just enough. That'll bring up the left fielder, Max Hughes. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Brito may be running here. One on one. A little low one outside. 2-1.
I never buy anything on iTunes. I love playing it on the Wii. So fun. I like it better than the board game.
Right on the inside corner. Hughes not happy with that, but that looked pretty good. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brito at first.
It's just so much fun.
Top half of the 7th inning here in Cuthbert.
And I haven't played before, so
Struck him out. 6th strikeout for Sean. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 2-1 South Georgia. Bottom half of the 7th here. Sandro will lead it off for us. Sandro 1 for 2. Struck out in single. Thompson's still on the mound. 8, 9, and 1 for Andrew here. First pitch is inside.
Hers is just more visible because her parents knew she got it. And if I have
That ball's hammered to left, but right at Hughes. Took a couple steps in and had to go back, pull it in.
if I'm like working in the medical field, I have to be able to have it covered.
That'll ring on second baseman Matt Holloway. That's over 2. He's grounded out to third and then lined out to right. Justin Barr on deck. First pitch in there for strike 1. Way high. All the way to the backstop.
Your allergies popped up again?
And that's a hit into left field. A 1-out single for Matt, and that'll bring up Justin Barr. Barr 0 for 3. Struck out once and grounded out to short twice. Brendan Phillips on deck. And Matt's 20. Look it up here real quick. Matt is 24 of 27 in the stolen base department. Get a big time right here. Steal a bag, get in scoring position. First pitch swung on and missed. I think he lost his elbow guard there. Thompson chases Matt back. Matt had a pretty good lead. Another throw to first, but Matt back easily that time. Runner fake going just outside. 1-1. Matt's trying to get a lead here, and I think he's wanting to go. 1-1 stays high. They throw to first, but not in time. 2-1. Stays high. 3-1. That's it in the right. Holloway will hold up at second. Now try Escher. Oh, Justin not trying to do too much there. Right to right side and through. Try to put runners first and second. One out. And Brenton at the plate. Brenton 1 for 3. Struck out, doubled, and grounded out to short. And here comes Coach Timothy. See what we're going to do here. All right, bottom half of the seventh. Runners at first and second. One out. Brenton Phillips at the plate. New pitcher is Noah Dietrich. If you've been watching the warm-ups, you can see he's obviously a side armor. Again, Brenton 1 for 3 in the game. Doubled, struck out, grounded out to short. Holloway started out the inning with a one-out single. Barr followed with a single of his own to right. Matt had to hold up. And that's how we got here. First pitch to Brenton in there for strike one. Slider gets swinging strike. Joey on deck. No balls and 2 strikes. Out off to the right side. Into the shallow left fielder Hughes with a nice running play there. Two outs. That'll bring up Joey. Joey 1 for 1. He singled and drew a pair of walks. Went on base all 3 times. First pitch in there for strike one. Sure what the conversation going on here is. I don't know. Joe and the umpire were talking. Just outside. 1-1. A little further outside. 2-1. Get Holloway at second, Barr at first. 2-1 pitch to Joey. A little difficult here to get a grip on what's going on here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thought the second pitch was a better pitch than any of them and called that a ball. Either way, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Struck him out. The Tigers strand 2. We go to the top of the 8th. 2-1 here in Cuthbert. All right, top of the order for South Georgia. Shortstop Justin Brooks. Brooks 0 for 2. Flew out to center, struck out, and put down a sac bunt. Sean on.
This one's trivia crack 2. Randoms. I showed you pictures of them? Yeah. Get trivia crack 2 and
Lifted to right. LJ to his left. He'll pull it in for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the third baseman, David Meadows. Meadows 1 for 3. Singled, grounded out to short, flew out to right. First pitch right in there for strike 1.
This is Toyota, right? I just want to make sure.
0-1 is fouled back. 0-2. Just outside.
Who is the sprinter who won triple gold medals in 3 consecutive Olympic appearances in both the 100 and 200?
Usain Bolt.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball lifted into right. LJ on his run. Nice play there. Couple nice plays out there from LJ. That'll bring up Cole Escher. Escher is singled,
I think it's rugby.
an intentionally walked, and then struck out back in the 6th. Curveball stays low.
What sport are these two participating in? I think that's paddle boarding, right?
To be honest with you, I've never seen a sport except surfing. Sophia's doing a trivia question here. The 1-0 right in there for strike 1. Softball team will be playing tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. against GMC in the GCAA softball playoffs. You can watch the game live at Jock Jive. 2-1. JockJive.com. Go to the GCAA Sports Network. I think that's what it's called. Again, 10 a.m. tomorrow on Jock Jive. Lady Tigers take on GMC. 2-1. Ben's in there for strike 2.
All right, Sean.
2-2. Daniel Lee warming up in the Tiger pen. Struck him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 strikeout for Sean.
Truth prevails. Let's work
We go to the bottom of the 8th here.
One for all for
All right, LJ to lead off here for the Tigers, the bottom half of the 8th. LJ 1 for 2. Walk, single, over in a run. Tigers only run. And got a fielder's choice. Again, Dietrich on the mound. Curveball stays high. Guess that's a curveball. Like I said, Dietrich with a sidearm. Catch the outside corner for strike one. 1-1. Two and one. Hit him. Last thing Dietrich want to do there. Coach Timothy getting his whoever else is up in there. In the pen, I think, want to get it cranked up. Got to bring up Wade. Wade 1 for 3. Popped out the third, reached on a fielder's choice, and then singled. Blake going through a long line of signs down here. Bunted one time in this situation. Ended up getting forced out at second. Hit him again. Like Rob Malone's going to pinch run for Wade. Back-to-back hit by pitches and KT at the plate. With Wade out of the game, I'm assuming Will come in to play first. And here comes Coach Timothy, and we'll see if he's going to make a change. New pitcher for South Georgia, Tanner Jones. Back-to-back hit by pitches, puts runners at first and second. LJ at second. Wade Law was hit. Malone pinch running. Again, take KT at the plate. KT hitless, and see if Blake is bunting here. Nobody out. Runners at first and second, and South Georgia's anticipating a bunt. KT squares. They go to second on that turnaround move, but LJ gets back easily. Rice is right here, charging hard, as is Meadows. I'm not sure what kind of and runners go, and this popped up. It's going to head in the dugout, though, I believe. Well, Brooks was going to cover third. So no balls and one strike. Well, if he could put one in play, they got whole infield. All you have to do is get it on the ground. Everybody's moving. Wants it foul. Rolls right to Coach Timothy. Even had to move. So no balls and two strikes. Rice is still in. Meadows is still in close. Struck him out. Bat went flying. That'll bring Jared Cox. Cox hitless, 0-3. Sandro on deck. First pitch to Jared is high. One on a miss. 21. Foul back. 1-2. And one out, two on. Tanner Jones on the mound. Jared Cox at the plate.
Oh my god, I think a bug just tried to fly in my eyeball.
The 1-2 struck him out. Jones has come on and struck out a pair with two on and nobody out, and that'll bring up Sandro. Sandro 1 for 3. Sandro was singled, struck out, and lined out to left. It's a gap shot right here. Rob, who can really run, score from first on a shot like that. First pitch is high.
He might be from Yeah, he lives in Florida too. He's not. He looks like it.
2-0.
Yeah, he's not. He lives down near that way. He lives really close to Maddie. I was gonna say trout too.
In there for strike one. 2-1.
Sorry, Dro.
Foul straight back. 2-2. Little nubber back to the mound. Jones able to throw out Sandro. Strike. Tigers strand a pair. We go to the top of the ninth. Still South Georgia 2-1 here in Cuthbert. Oh, it's Sean Ott here for the ninth. First batter of face for the DH, Tyler Spence. This inning, obviously. Spence 0 for 3. Grounded out a pair of times and flew out to center. D. Lee in the pen if necessary. First pitch foul tipped into the mitt. The 0-1. Ball's driven up the middle into the right center gap for a leadoff single from Spence. A pinch runner here for Spence. Like number 1.
I'm on 6%. He's going to have to take it. Will you take a picture of me and my friend after the game?
Tyler Salomon running. Blake Ebo at the plate. He squares the bunt, pulls back, ball goes to the backstop.
Come on, settle down, settle down. Come on, focus.
I guess I could still bunt here. One ball, no strikes. Ebo is squared already. He gets it down. Only play is going to be to first. Oh, and the ball kicks away. Salomon will score. Ebo will go to second. So Ebo now on second. Here comes Zach. That'll be all for Sean. He's done a heck of a job. Did a whale of a game. D. Lee will come in. We'll be back. Hey. Hi, D. Leon. First baseman J.T. Rice at the plate. Maybe he's going to square the bunt.
In soccer, after 2 overtimes, what happens next? PK?
First pitch is popped straight up, foul.
Punting contest? No. Just stop.
Well, D. Lee's 14th appearance. He's made 12 starts, 45 strikeouts, and 41 innings pitched. JB out of position. He squares the bunt. Oh, that was close. Blowing outside.
How many championship rings do the Bulls have?
6. Rice is squared again. Curveball, and he gets it down. D. Lee's only play is going to be the first.
Yes.
Goes to Matt for the first out. So Rice able to get the sack bunt down.
Fans saying wanted dead or alive, which is featured on Young Guns.
Bon Jovi. All right. So Ebo goes to third. There is one out. Tigers will obviously have to play. All right, you got to pay attention now. runners at third. It's okay. Blake Metcalf at the plate.
Work with me.
Hit it right at Matt. Ebo unable to go anywhere. With 2 outs, that'll bring up catcher Blake Brito. Brito was 1 for 3. Does have an RBI single.
I didn't even know that answer. 3. Oh my God.
Curveball stays inside. Sean had 8 strikeouts in his 9 innings of work. Gave up just 7 hits. 3 runs. I'm not sure all of them were earned. A 1-0. Swung on and miss. Looking at the top of the Tigers. Tigers will have a 9-1-2 hitter, so they'll send up the top of the order. A 1-1. Another curveball in the dirt. Nice block there by Sandro.
You hear that second one? It's right here. What pops right here?
2-1. Out off at the plate. 2-2. Again, 2 outs.
Are you running back with Chance?
All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ebo at third.
Yeah.
Mark him out. So we go to the bottom of the ninth. Tigers need a pair here to keep it alive. We'll be back. All right, bottom half of the ninth here. Matty Holloway will lead it off for the Tigers. Matt 1 for 3.
We did that to get into the final four, my baby.
Looks like Tanner Jones still on the mound. Region 17 Commissioner Dave Elder tuned into the broadcast, as I figured he would be. I'm sure he'll post a score one way or the other as soon as it's over. West Georgia Tech lost earlier today to Gordon. First pitch to Holloway. Just high. Just outside. 2-0.
You got this, man.
Taking all the way, running it for strike one. Swung on and missed. 2-2.
Come on, Matt.
And I'm not sure if Dave, are you in Locust Grove or are you at home? Just come down in the morning. That's 10 o'clock in the morning early. Sure he'll be at the softball tournament this weekend. He'll be down here for the baseball tournament next weekend. 2-2. Whoa.
Come on, one more. Win it.
Good eye there.
Come on, be smart.
Go, Matt.
3-2. Foul back.
All right, Matt.
Win it. Every time I say that, I want to say like Matty B. He was such a hit.
Oh, yeah.
And a leadoff walk for Holloway. Tigers not done yet. That'll bring up shortstop Justin Barr. Justin 1 for 4. Now the pitching coach going to go out and talk to Jones. I believe that's still Jones on the mound. We'll see. Yeah. All right, JB will settle in. That ball is sky to left. Going back. Going back. Gone! Oh my gosh! A 2-run home run has tied this thing up. And there's still nobody out. Wow. All the Tigers out of the dugout. Wow.
They're here to sing. Atkins.
What's that name? All right. 2-run homer in the bottom of the ninth to tie it up. Don't get much more clutch than that. How to bring up Brenton. Brenton 1 for 4.
That's gotta hype him up. So let's go.
That must feel good how when you're a college coach coming to you.
Tried to hold up, couldn't do it.
Come on, Brayden.
Go, Phil.
The 0-1. Ben's in there for strike 2.
Come on, battle.
Let's go, B.
Come on, it only takes one battle.
The 0-2. Strike him out.
Go, Joey.
That'll bring up Joey.
Come on,
Joey
Joey.
1 for 2. Single, walked twice, and struck out. I got to get something rolling here again. First pitch outside. LJ on deck. Right in there for strike 1. 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
Come on, Joey, be smart.
1-2.
Come on, head on it. Head all the way.
Able to hold up. 2-2.
All right, Joey, come on, be smart.
I would make the ball hit me every time.
Joey, you got it.
I wouldn't turn away from the ball. I'd turn into it.
There was a girl who got hit really bad in the face. It was worse than what
Outside, 3-2.
Come on, base hit.
like
Pop
her
forward.
shooting all of this. It's just
There's a guy who played for my high school who plays. I don't even know where now. Oglethorpe University. And dang.
Joey caught looking.
come on, Jay.
He used to wear the guard.
2 outs. That'll bring up LJ.
And he would
LJ has walked, singled, reached on a fielder's choice, and was hit by a pitch. 1 for 2.
Was it at the same time? It's funny.
Pitch to LJ, foul back.
I do. And I've always got kick moves too.
Go, 7.
Yo, 1. Big swing and a miss.
Come on, LJ, be smart.
LJ going for the downs there.
I know, my phone's gonna die.
Sophia, why did you have to say 2 more runs?
Come on, battle.
2 more runs.
Head on it.
The 0-2.
It was too late.
Shot down. Whoa. That hit something solid. I'm not sure what it was.
It hit the top of the batting cage.
That thing's made out of tin. It didn't sound like tin. It sounded like wood or...
Yeah, like it hit like the top of the wood.
Oh.
Like that little weird.
Oh, okay. Peak. Ah, the 0-2. LJ got a bug in his eye.
You got it.
Stays outside.
All right, play smart.
1-2.
Come on, LJ. Head on it. All the way. Come on.
Go, 7.
Bring him out. Tigers tied up. We go to the 10th inning here in Cuthbert. We'll be back. Looks like Max Hughes was supposed to hit Dealey in there for second inning. Looks like a pinch hitter is number 21. Sky back this way. I believe this is number 21. I can't really see. Supposed to be Max Hughes. Either way, it's pinch hitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball stays high. 2-2.
First out right here. Let's go.
This is a 21, but hard to see up underneath here. This is a pitcher. 2-2, fouled off to the right side. Two pitch. Our ball stays inside.
Double two.
3-2 pitch. Couldn't hold up. First out of the inning. We had checked the viewership a couple innings ago, and it got down to, we had gotten up to 56, down to 49, and after that 2-run homer from Justin, we then jumped back up to 60. Tuned in, watching right now. Top of the order, Justin Brooks. Brooks is 0 for 3. Flew out to center, flew out to right, and struck out. Also put down a sac bunt. First pitch to Brooks is low. 1-0. Just outside. Top of the 10th. And this is a game probably will determine who goes to the playoffs, winner of this game. So see why it's so tense. 2-0. Spins in there for strike one.
There you go.
You looked at me. I thought you heard me. I'm sorry.
Out number two right here.
Let's go, Dilly.
The 2-1. Grounded into the hole, Justin, with Derek Jeter and a nice stretch, but not in time. And Jeter with that, Justin with that Jeter imitation, and Brooks is hurt down the first base line, down on one knee. I think he jammed his ankle or something. But he legs out a 1-out single, and looks like Nestor's going to have to go take a look at him. I think y'all can see him in the camera, but like I said, he crossed the bag and started hobbling. We'll be back. We can see Brooks over here. He's up and jogging, and Vanessa worked his magic on him. Oh, looks like Brooks will stay in the game in a one-out single. I'll let Daniel throw a couple here due to the need 3 baseballs. So let Daniel throw a couple here. All right. Everybody ready? Third baseman Austin Meadows at the plate. Meadows singled back in the first. He's grounded out to short and flew out to right twice. All that was against Sean. First time he'll face D. Lee.
15.
The 0-1.
19, sir.
Curveball stays high.
Mine is 15, 7 years old. And no, she's 17. We're 9 days short of being 2 years apart.
Each of you?
No,
How old
just
is
me
the
and Sarah.
smallest one?
Sally-Ann, she's 10. So Sarah
In
and
the
I
dirt,
are 2 years
Sandra able to keep it
apart.
alive.
And Sally-Ann is 4.
The count is 3-0 or 3-1. Is it 3-0 or 3-1? What count you got, Sophia?
What'd you say?
What count have you got?
2-0.
I don't think that's right.
I did it when they put it on the board.
Board says 2-0, and that might be right. But I had 3-0, or I thought it was 3-0, but either way. Find out here in just a second.
This one I'm about to football. Because when I get anxiety, I talk about, and that's what happened with this one. And then I knocked this one, and so that's why I have a band-aid on it. It's getting on my nerves, so I might just take it off because I'm going to be done this week.
Guess it is 2-0. Big swing and a miss. Two and one. Brooks with not much of a lead. Runner goes. Hit it right behind him into right field. Here comes Brooks, the third. Meadows did exactly what he was supposed to do. He just stuck his bat out there and just got a little ground ball right between the 3-4 hole. Brooks off and running, able to go to third. With 1 out, Cole Escher will bat. Escher singled, was intentionally walked, and then struck out the last 2 times up.
You ready, Jared?
Looks like Ezra in the bullpen. Bunt is popped up, but it's going to make the dugout. Escher was trying to bunt for a base hit here, or at least get it down so that Brooks could score. Stay out of the double play. Curveball catches the outside corner. Escher didn't agree with that, but it was a good-looking pitch.
Your mom, I tweeted,
If they send Meadows here.
the worst thing about college, meeting the friends that live far away or whatever. And then I tweeted, I said the best thing is you get to visit them and see new places. And my brother replied to the tweet, he said, worst thing about college, it takes your sister away.
Low.
I said, aw,
1-2. And top half of the 10th here in Cuthbert. 3-all. Dustin Barr tied it with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th. We got what Skip Carey used to call free baseball. 1-2 pitch. Daniel Lee throws, and throws it into. Bounce it back to Daniel. Daniel looked like he kind of hesitated to throw, and it sailed high on him and went into center. Ball was hit right back to him, and like I said, it looked like he kind of hesitated. It sailed. About to put runners at the corners. Still 1 out. And looks like this may be Salomon hitting here for Spence. Bunt is fouled back. Just not going to be able to get to it. Pretty sure this is Salomon. See pinch run for Spence. The DH. So Neely will step off. Everybody back in again. Again, Escher at first. Meadows at third. There is 1 out. Hunter goes. They're hit and run try there. Able to foul it off. No balls and 2 strikes. So Daniel up 0 balls and 2 strikes. Escher was running the last pitch. He's running here. Not. Foul back. The 0-2, runner goes. Curveball fouled off at the plate. Escher will have to go back to first. Count will stay, no balls and 2 strikes.
He doesn't have any common sense, like at all. And that's when I'll get mad at him because he'll do the stupidest stuff. And he just won't listen sometimes. And then Sally just won't listen. She's still little, so. Yeah, but she acts just like Sarah. She'll just, but sometimes she's super sweet. It really just depends.
High chopper pulled foul.
We'll keep each other secrets. And we'll, like, be there for each other with anything. But Michael's my biggest supporter. Like, he's always been the one that comes to my games. Like, wants to. Sally Ann does the same thing. She's just young.
So we'll try it again. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at the corners. Salomon at the plate. D. Lee on the mound. Escher goes. Struck him out. No throw to second.
All my cousins are guys.
That'll bring up Ebo. Ebo 2 for 4. Single, double, popped out to the catcher.
My mom is the only one that
Reached down an error.
out of her siblings, 4 of them. The oldest one has 2 boys. They're like 25 and 22 or something. And then
They're going to put Ebo on.
the second oldest has a cousin. He's 19. He graduated with me. Then the third has a
So they load the bases. I'm gonna bring up the first baseman, JT Rice. Rice is hit well over 3. Popped the first, popped the second, and struck out. Did put down a sac bunt
He's the one that plays lacrosse.
back in the last inning.
And then he has 2 sisters, junior and freshman.
For my dad's side, it's like a mix of other siblings and boys.
I was my mom's first mom was 16 years female.
No, for my mom's side,
Curveball in there for strike 1.
There you go.
Strike him out. Strike him out.
You got it. Out number 3 right here.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Curveball catches the outside corner. Strike 2.
Double 2.
Back-to-back curveball. See if he goes to the well one more time. Another curveball. Ball gets away, and everybody able to move up 90 feet, including one ball and 2 strikes.
I know. I've been seeing you post so many babies and that's my baby. Can't wait to go home.
What is the deal?
Curveball was high and kicked off Sandro's glove. And what you could do about that? I thought it may go over his head. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Like Ebo is at third now. Out off to the right side.
Go 2.
A lot of my friends,
and
like,
both of their godmothers is like,
a bunch of my friends are pregnant, so, or just had a baby. So, and then a lot, like, I babysit the baby, and he just turned 1
A 2-2.
earlier.
And a nice play there by Sandro to keep that one alive.
Good job, bro.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Hey, double 2. Let's go. One more strike.
Taking my car?
can you leave my door unlocked and
One more strike.
just leave my door unlocked and the key inside?
Strike him out.
There you go. That's it.
Tigers got some work to do here in the bottom of the 10th. We'll be back. Will Bear to lead it off here for the Tigers. Like Jones still on the mound. He's just driven to right, but Escher out there. First out of the inning. That'll bring up KT. KT hitless tonight. First pitch in there for strike one.
The kids that I babysit, that I coach all the time,
Gets the outside corner for strike two.
their mom used to babysit me when I was little, and my mom has delivered every single one of the kids. And I've been babysitting them and like watching them. I've been there since they've been born.
Way high. The 1-2. Able to stay alive. The 1-2. Lifted to center. Ebo, I believe. No, Escher calls for it. Second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Jared Cox. Jared also hitless tonight.
Freaking love kids. FaceTiming them the other day, and one of them is 2.
First pitch to Cox, swung on and missed.
Okay, 3-0. Okay.
Oh and 2.
That's what Michael's trying to tell me.
Just outside, 1 and 2.
Way to watch.
Bring him out. That'll do it. Said we'll be back on the air tomorrow night here, so we'll see you then.